North Korea has handed over their documents declaring nuclear materials and other activities. Thanks for joining us. I'm Terry Wilson, sitting in for Rick Pashak, and you're watching Wealth International News for Friday, June 27th. Last month, North Korea handed over nearly 18,000 pages of nuclear documents, and although this move may be a step in the right direction, not everyone is celebrating just yet. Paul Chapman has our first story.
In Lukey style.
Well, if there's one thing history has shown us, and that is that necessity is the mother of invention. Subsequently, everyone from major car manufacturers to a guy working in his garage on weekends is scrambling to invent a car that will run on alternative fuels.
I run a little repair business that I started doing electric conversions.
Is a battery-powered vehicle the answer to our woes? Or is it just another rainbow without a pot of gold at its end? Is the electric car the solution for the wave of the future? Well, Wealth TV's president thinks that it's worth a shot. So he purchased this beautiful Porsche 911, and we are in the process of turning it into an all-electric grind. And as we transform the Porsche, our cameras are going to be rolling during each step of the process, and when we complete the project, we're going to show you exactly how it all comes together. But that's another show for another day, and I look forward to seeing you then. Until then, I'm Terry Wilson for Wealth on Wheels.
There.
Yeah, Chris.
We got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I got nothing, pal. I'm done. I have an idea, though. Now, we're not supposed to do this. How would you like to see the car? Come on, I want to show you something. Come with me. Actually, I'm glad we've got a couple of extra minutes because, well, for one thing, I get to show you around the studio. This is Master Control. That's the nerve center of the operation. And this, well, this is actually the world's slowest elevator. So what do you say that whoa, make a liar out of me. I'll meet you downstairs, okay? Don't go away. You're going to love what I got to show you. Meet you downstairs. Like I said, world's slowest elevator. Come on, let's take the stairs. This is a massive area. This is the basement, if you will, of Wealth TV. And on the floor, that odd-looking device is actually an electric motor, and it will eventually be going into this beautiful Porsche. This is what my boss bought to turn into an electric car. He likes to go fast, so he selected a Porsche. But you got to remember one thing. We talked about this earlier in the show, that when you decide on what kind of a car you're going to turn into an electric car, make sure it's one that fits your lifestyle. Me, I'm an old school rock and roller. I'd probably get a 57 Chevy. But regardless of what car you choose, the procedure is pretty much the same. And to prove that even a monkey can turn any car into an electric car, we've got a guy that's going to transform this vehicle that has absolutely no experience in working with electric cars whatsoever. He's going to learn it as we go. And we're going to capture it frame by frame, step by step. And hopefully pretty soon we will all be silently passing by the gas stations in town together. Is it going to work? Well, we really don't know, but we will find out on an upcoming episode of Wealth on Wheels Electrified. Today I'm on the set of the Big Biz Show, and I'm talking with Bob Sullivan and Rusty Nails, and the topic is electric cars. Guys, thanks for spending some time with me. Under the heading of necessity is the mother of invention.
Sure.
Has the current gas crisis created new business opportunities, especially in the electric car market and all of the items that go along with buying or making an electric car?
Well, yeah, I'm going to say.
Well, 'tis the season, everybody. Santa Claus is almost in town, and towns and cities around the nation are celebrating in their own very special way, and they're doing it right here in Sacramento. So what do you say we take a peek at their annual Christmas parade? This year's parade came very close to being canceled due to lack of funds. But at the last minute, enough money was raised to keep the annual holiday tradition alive. Now, it wasn't a big parade, but in this case, size really doesn't matter. The city's holiday spirit came shining through when it mattered the most. Over the years, I've reported on pretty much everything, including Santa's elves. You know, Santa would have a pretty tough time getting ready for Christmas if he didn't have the help of his Christmas elves. But what connection does the famous Christmas elf have with one of these two trains? Well, think on it for a second or two, and we'll be right back with the answer. And we'll also show you a lot more great locomotives right here at the California State Railroad Museum. Don't go away. We'll be right back. For the San Diego Newspaper Group's video news channel, I produced and reported stories about the people, places, and events that make our city such a great place to call home. How you doing, everybody? I'm so glad to see you. And you know, over the years, we've gotten to travel the globe together. We've been to Cannes, Monaco. I've shown you around San Antonio. We've been to Wisconsin. We've even gone skiing in the Alps together. Well, today I'm very excited because I get to show you around my hometown. Welcome to San Diego, and get ready to explore a fantastic city. In fact, we call it America's finest city. As we go, wow, on San Diego. Over the years, I've received a handful of Emmys for my work in front of and behind the camera, along with Writer of the Year nods for my efforts as a contributing writer for television and print. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to check out my work.